Hey YouTube. Well, the first 6 clips here is evidence of stupid Texas drivers. They are literally stupid. And then I got a picture where you see me parked behind a dump truck, and you see there is smoke in the foreground. And then there will be 2 news broadcasts from Oklahoma on I-35, where I was coming up to a fatal crash. According to the chatter on the CB, meaning, you know, my walkie-talkie, a truck driver who is parked on the side in front of the crash, he reported over the CB that he was in the process of passing this truck, and it looked to be that this driver from Nebraska, his name I will leave out, looked like he had some serious problems. He was holding himself to his chest, so it might be a heart attack while driving. And according to the chatter, he slammed on the brakes, lost control over his vehicle. I mean, he was in a state of, heart attack. I don't know how you react to that. So he apparently put his foot on the brake and lost control on it, and he rammed straight into the bridge pillar. And well, had I been not stopping and acknowledge and approve of my pre-plan for the next trip, I would have been at the scene when it happened, pretty much, or might just pass it and then it happened behind me. But I came a little later and I saw the smoke, and everybody came to a grind halt very fast, and it was just smoke, and it smoked for 10 minutes, and then it fizzled out, and it took, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe 10 minutes before a fire engine came up, state troopers came up, an ambulance came up, a medical examiner came up, and finally out in the median, a tow truck was approaching. So it all took a while, but unfortunately there was nothing for the tow truck or the medical examiner, the EMS, to even touch, because there was nothing left of this truck. It burned to the ground, all of it, except the tires, and most of the engine is still intact, but the rest of the truck is gone. And according to the report, news report on the website, the news website KTEN, the medical examiner, after the wreckage was cooled off, they had to remove the remains of the driver from Nebraska. So he died. He got incinerated in his truck. He never reached.
We have told you earlier about this crash along Interstate 35 has traffic backed up in the southbound lanes. That is, I know that our McKenna Eubank is live there near the scene of that crash. He joins us live. McKenna, what can you tell us?
Well, we're still waiting to talk to officials on this crash, but what I can tell you right now is that about 5:30 this evening, the call came across dispatch, and what we're hearing is that an 18-wheeler may have run off the road for some reason and crashed into this overpass. Now, I'm standing on Jacobs Bridge in Marietta right now. It is closed to traffic, but I'm going to step out of the way here and kind of pan my camera around and let you see just exactly how backed up traffic is. So like I said, this call came in around 5:30, and I left Ardmore right at that time, and traffic was already backed up about 10 miles after this accident right now. I'm going to keep zooming in here so that you can see how far back that goes. It's a very serious accident. So we're hearing that the 18-wheeler may have been completely engulfed, And we have not had this confirmed by officials right now, but this could possibly be a single or possibly even a double fatality accident. So you'll have to stay with us on that. But the most important thing here, if you have relatives or if you have family members that are driving on I-35 southbound in Love County, call them and tell them to find an alternate route home. I-35, more than 3 miles north of this accident, is shut down completely, and traffic is backed up for up to 10 miles after that. It is very important that they find an alternate route. Give these first responders some room to do their job, to clean up this mess, and stay with us tonight at 10. We'll have the latest details that we can give you then. Reporting live in Marietta, McKenna Eubank, K10 News.
Thanks, McKenna. Yeah, we've seen some pictures on social media. We've seen some things go around, and it looks like it was a horrible accident.
Well,
so,
look at the traffic. Yeah,
yeah,
stay off I-35.
And what I call the old highway, which I think is 77 that runs along there. I'm sure it's backed up as well. So just avoid that area if you can.
From the studios of K10 Television, this is K10 News at 10.
Right now at 10, emergency crews sorting through the debris, traffic backed up for miles. Now the investigation into a fiery semi-crash on I-35.
Thanks for joining us tonight. For K10 News at 10, I'm Lisanne Anderson.
Evening, everybody. I'm Bob Brickeen. What was breaking news this afternoon should be a long night for investigators and highway crews in Oklahoma. This is what happened, a crash along I-35. These images from one of our K10 viewers not far behind the driver of the rig. She said she witnessed the truck collide with the Jacobs Bridge. No confirmation on fatalities. However, we do know the medical examiner's office was called to the scene. It was the traffic backup after that crash that had drivers talking. At one point, all 4 lanes of I-35 closed. Northbound lanes did reopen this evening. Southbound lanes still closed from Oswalt Road to the Marietta exit. Jacobs Bridge also closed because of the collision. Crews will be checking the structural integrity of that span. K10 will keep you updated on the crash aftermath starting tomorrow morning at 4:30 on Good Morning Texoma.
Sherman police with a warning about prank calls tonight.
Needs to get out. I think he died on impact with the bridge pillar. But the last video sequence is my sequence, and there you clearly see the severity of this crash. That's all I have to say about that. And from now on, I'm going to put in a few tidbits of stupidity of drivers out on Texas roads. No matter where I'm driving, if there's anything that shows the lack of skills, especially car drivers, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna show you. And maybe there's some of you out there watching it that thinks, oh, ooh, I might want to think about something, about my way of doing it. So I got cut off here by the news, and this is the rest, and then you will see the last 2 minutes, and that will be my recording passing the fatal crash on I-35 South in Oklahoma at mile marker 18, and that was on October 18th, 2017. Over and out. God bless you.